Three, two. Hey, this is KD. I'm just live here, chilling with my little
Alive.
guest today. We're just
No,
having
I can't find it
conversation.
on.
I was just calling it just talk. You ain't gotta be on camera. I'm on camera. She just did my hair actually, and I think it looks pretty good. Okay, so anyway, what are we talking about?
We talking about kids and you being nicer.
Okay, we're talking about kids and how I deal with them. Um, I mean, I like kids. I ain't got a problem with them, but I'm not having any.
But you got to be merciful to the children because children are the next generation.
Children are the next generation. That is very true. But they need to be disciplined right because there's a little bit of everything in the world that they're going to run into.
I just feel like you mean. You mean.
What would I do?
Because you say you're going to snatch them up, you going to cuss them
Some
out.
kids need to be snatched up.
But how you just going to hypothetically snatch a kid up, beat a kid? Why do I always hear that from mostly our people? Talking about beating kids. What is that?
But
That's,
people who have been oppressed, sometimes that's all they know is oppression
so
to
why do we?
discipline.
So why do we do it? Why can't we just say, okay, obviously we
Should we
got
blame the white
issues?
man right about now?
Yeah.
Nah. We're not going to do that. No, but I don't know. I think it just really goes back because the way I was raised, oh Lord.
Do you agree with everything how you
No, I
was
do
raised?
not. I do not. I do
Do we
not.
do what our parents do, or do we stop ourselves from doing what making the same mistakes?
We do stop our parents from making the same mistakes, but at the same time, I think in the black community, we make it worse because these kids are out of control these days.
Yeah, probably half of it's TV, half of it's because they other
And
their friends.
we can't always blame TV either. We have to blame the parents.
Half of us they messed up for parents. You know, they got poverty. Kids got problems too, just like adults. They got their own set of problems.
Yeah, they do.
You know, and they looking for a superhero.
I do kind of feel like parents don't really talk to their kids a lot. Like what happened in school today? What you learn today?
They do, but the kids say nothing. They don't want to talk to them. They
I
rather
don't want to
talk
talk.
to, you know. I mean,
But why is that? Why don't the kids want to talk?
because because nobody wants to talk to their mama. Nobody wants to talk to their daddy. They want to talk to a friend, you know, because the mother and the father is kind of like an authoritarian figure, or you know, they're a dictator usually. They're not their friends, and that's okay. But
Even
I
they're not
think
supposed to
as
be their
long
friends.
exactly as long as they have somebody positive to talk to, you know.
Yeah.
And then I think about sometimes you do parents do develop like a relationship with their kids where they talk to them, you know, a little bit.
But how can a child determine who's the positive figure to talk to? They're just a kid themselves.
Right, exactly. They don't know. They trust
Change that
adults.
damn battery. Now, KD, you know better. Change that damn battery. I don't understand what you mean because my battery is actually on a 90 something percent. Ooh, 86%.
So what did
Hey,
you
Elite
say?
Trucking, smoke detector. I didn't hear no smoke detector. Oh, y'all smoke detector is going Thank you, Elite.
Dang, they got some good ears.
Yeah,
I couldn't
yeah,
even hear that.
yeah. You say LOL. Elite Class Trucking.
When you
He's
gonna
actually
take
from
us?
Indy. He's here actually. Um, yeah. Hope all's going well with you and your business. So anyway, back to these kids.
Why you don't have any kids?
I don't have any kids because I never actually found a man to have kids by. I don't I don't see the point of sitting here having kids by any of my exes. I think you probably met one of them. I didn't see no point in having another child by them. We didn't have no reasons to have a child together, so I have a child. And by the way, I'm not in my home, so that's not my smoke detector. Y'all need to change y'all battery.
Cedric. Now, okay. Do you feel like if you decide to have kids, they should have like a fair chance to have both their parents in their life?
Hell yeah. If you still didn't hear, I did hear it. Um, if I have a child, we better already be married because I can't see myself. I heard that. I can't see myself. If you have kids, you should have both parents. Of course. Yep. I can't see myself. I fear. Actually, I think one thing I told it's called the Soda You Dig. I mean, one day I told them I fear being a single parent. I fear being a single mother because I've seen what they go through, and the only way I would be a single mother is if something happens to the father. You know.
Yeah. So you're gonna do whatever it takes to prevent that from you being a single mom.
Yeah, but I mean, at the same time, we can't always. We don't really choose our death paths.
That's what I think it is.
Right.
I think we just don't choose wisely. We just,
Lay up and
yep,
yeah.
that's not fair for the kid. And then I heard somebody not too long ago saying that child talking about child support. You don't want to burden the dad with child support.
Well,
What the heck does that mean?
actually, oh Lord, child support is. I think child support is kind of stupid because the money don't a lot of times we see the money don't go to the child. It's really just funding the building and everything else. Maybe the mother uses the money for other things.
Oh,
Um, I think a lot of it's overrated.
so you think
It's just a big revenge to get back at the daddy.
really? Huh.
Yeah.
Well, I think I agree with what you said about it's hard being a single mom. So if it's hard being a single mom, shouldn't they get something?
Depending on how it happens. You really want to go that route?
Yep.
You want to talk about single mothers and child support? Okay, let's put it like this.
Depends on how it happens.
Okay, let's say you get pregnant by a man. I don't know what type of situation, like,
And you get pregnant by a man, and
what was the
You-
relationship with you and the
y'all
man?
were
Was y'all
just dating,
together or
but-
was y'all just dating?
they were just dating, and then they end up having a baby because they were being reckless and sleeping together without the right. Well, let's say
Not being responsible
let's-
on both ends, if you
not
ask
being
me, because it takes two to
responsible
make a baby.
on both ends.
It takes two to make a baby.
Right.
Nobody used
So,
a condom.
right. So
Nobody was on birth control.
right.
Nobody even thought about the plan B.
Right. So they have a baby, and now the baby's here. Baby's here.
Mm-hmm.
So should that mother get child support? Should she even apply? Let's say that for child support.
I would say no.
Why?
Why would you apply?
Because it's too bad. It takes two, like you said.
It takes two, but how do you know if if the man is willing to be responsible for his seed?
That's why you need. What do you mean?
Like he's willing to already take care of that child. He's willing to
Oh.
take care of his child. So why go get child support?
Oh, I see what you're saying. If they're going to, but okay. So who's the child living with? Usually it's gonna be the mom.
Yeah, usually it's the mother.
And usually it's the mom using her gas to take her to school, do the, cooking food, waking up early. So where's the support from the dad? Genuinely support, because I know fathers say, well, I'll be there, but you cannot be there like the mother can if the mother is the primary caregiver and that child is living at that mother's house. How can the father actually be there when he's not there?
Bring me on, please. How about you pick better men? You
Amen.
should have picked a better
Amen.
man.
That's
Now,
right.
yeah, I'm with you. Is that not an option? It is an option.
So
It's like, why did you even have that baby? First of all, you create this child out of love. You didn't love each other. For the situation that you said that they were just dating and having sex. Clearly, she got pregnant. Like, why would you choose to even have this child then?
Oh, so that's a whole nother
Yes.
because a lot of people don't believe in abortion. I know I don't. So that's just my personal belief.
Why
People
don't
can
you believe in
agree.
abortion?
So we're
I
going
think
that
that's
route now.
heck yeah, we're going that route.
Now we switching. Now we switching up. Well, I'm a Christian, and and I believe,
Religion.
yes, I'm a
Religion.
Christian, and I believe that
Religion.
when a child is even in the seed in the belly, it's still a person, it's a life.
That's true.
And it's a miracle. You know how many women
But
are. I know there's women that don't
if you
want to
find
have
out,
a child, but there's women also who are struggling to have children and really can't. Every child is a miracle that comes in this to come into a to form. It's really hard. It's difficult, to actually for that to actually happen.
yeah.
So give the child to someone who don't, who wants to have a child.
So
Like
you're
me,
saying
who
that
can't
no.
have one.
So in other words, you're saying nobody. So if you're a Christian, shouldn't you stop having sex before marriage?
I believe that. Amen.
Yes.
Preach.
Go on, Elite. Woman, kill me with that response. LOL.
I mean, I think that it's not as realistic in this time, but I do believe you should not have sex until you're married.
I don't.
I know you don't. But
I mean, but what if? Okay, let's say you've been dating this guy and
wait.
you want to marry him. Y'all
Wait.
get married. All that little stuff. Call me. I'm gonna call you. I dare you sit on the camera, or if you're worried about damaging it, then just hover your butt over it for 15 seconds. I don't even understand what that means. Anyway, girl, people come in your chat room, they be going in. But anyway, what was I saying?
You don't believe in waiting to have sex. You believe you should just jump right in.
I don't believe jumping right in, but I believe after a certain amount of time of dating and you learn him as to who he is, then I don't see
You
nothing
never
wrong.
fully learn somebody. I've been married so long.
Until you live with him.
You don't know. Even after you live.
I think once you live with
Even
him,
after
then
you
you
live
learn.
with. I heard something Will Smith said the other day. He said that he met with a marriage counselor, him and Jada, and they was married at this time. They were
Will
married.
And Jada. Oh,
they
God.
was married for about 8 years or something like that. And I'm getting all the facts wrong, but the gist of it is he went to the counsel. Well, not a counselor, another couple, and they was married for 17 years. And the wife told Jada, you don't know him. You don't know him yet. 8 years, 10 years, that's nothing. And they were married for, I think, over 17 years or something like that. I'm getting the facts wrong, but it was a long time. It was a long time that they've been married. You don't know somebody. Everybody's always growing and changing. You think you know somebody. People do silly stuff when you think they never did. You never would, But the point is, like, you just have to.
Have one of them call me so I can talk on this issue.
You just have to try to make it work.
I can't call you if I'm on the phone. I mean, my cousin can, but where you put your number at? Like, call you on the Hangout? I guess he wants to talk with us. But, I don't know.
If somebody else wants to be in on this conversation, we'll be talking all night.
I ain't got nothing else to do. I'm just being honest. I need you to pour me a glass of wine because it's going to get deep.
I got other stuff to do. It'll be all night because it gets really deep. It's really a spiritual problem more than it is just a natural problem.
He said, you can call my phone. Well, where'd you leave your number? Where's your number? But, yeah.
Yeah, so, it's sad. I got a whole bunch of kids that don't have fathers, or kids don't have who they just kids that are just here.
Yeah. Because nobody's being responsible.
That's sad, but then you got.
But it's mainly the mother because only the mother chooses to have the child or not.
Well, it's hard for mothers to not. You have an attachment with that child. That child that's part of you. That is your seed. So it's hard.
But you don't. But no child's asking to be born either. It's in the chat. But no child's asking to be born either. That's what I was about to say. I don't know how to do this thing. I'm not a pro with this.
Just make sure I don't get in on the camera, cause
No, you're fine. I don't want to exit the video.
yeah, exit the
don't-
video so I can go do something else.
I guess I hit the little X button. Are you sure you want to stop streaming? Okay, well, I'm gonna go and you say your number's in the chat, so. Okay.